Narrowboat, Narrowboat, Narrowboat Will. Who's he? No idea.
I shall tell you who he is. He's one of those nasty little boatmen. It lives on a boat. How disgusting.
It's just rained non-stop, days and days. Even the heron there, look, he's all like grey heron. Just sitting there going, oh, no, not rain again. You have to really wait for these guys. It's 10 o'clock Sunday. Got rowers going up and down. So you really can't move your boat. They don't look where they're going, look. They're just rowing backwards at full whack. Oh, the other day I had to dodge some rowing boats. They didn't even see me. I was popping my horn. I was going left and right. Yeah, there you are. Well, here we are back in wonderful Ely. It's a Sunday, so I can't get any diesel or any coal. I've got about 4 bags to last me, so. I love Ely, and the moorings are fantastic. It does get a little bit overrun with fishermen, so it makes it a little bit difficult to get your boat in for moorings, you know. On this particular day, there was an unusual amount of fishermen all along the embankment, so it was almost impossible for me to get into moor up without having some kind of altercation with fishermen. You know, there's quite a few, so I had to bypass Ely on this particular day. I was hoping to get some water and a pump out, but I'm not really that desperate, so I decided to carry on further up. As you can see, it's quite a busy day for fishermen, so I don't really want to disturb the guys trying to moor up and spoil their day's fishing. So unfortunately this time I can't get in to get a pump out. The pump out station's just there. I can't get water, so it's just not worth the effort. I think personally there should be a zone where fishermen aren't allowed, so the boaters can get in to get the water, but there seems to be fishermen all around the water point here in the pump out, so it's just not worth having an argument to try and get in, you know. I mean, if I asked nicely, probably the fishermen would say, yeah, fine, fair enough. And a lot of the guys are amicable and really nice, but I've had some arguments with fishermen in the past, you know, and it's just, you think to yourself, do you want to have an argument today? No, you don't. You just carry on, you know. This is Ray's boat. It's not really worth spoiling their fishing day or getting myself into a tizzy over trying to get water when I don't really 100% need it. So, you know, crack on. That's what you're fighting in Ely. That's what, there's nowhere to moor up for boaters. Every area, I couldn't even pull over to get water. The bloke had 4 rods right next to the water point. I'm not against fishing, I love fishing myself, but that's just getting ridiculous in Ely now. It's absolutely ridiculous. They've taken over the place. I've just paid £1,500 for my licence and I can't even moor up. It's a freaking joke. It really is so annoying. Got rowers. Oh yeah. My little rant there. I think I'm more annoyed at the cost of my annual licence fee. You know what I mean? It was actually $14.66 for my boat for a gold licence. That's for a year, and that'll allow me to go on the Thames and other rivers. If you watch my previous vlogs, then you know I've got a new microphone, but the app to make the microphone work, I have to use another filming app, and the quality of the picture is not very good at all. I really don't like it. You think by now, wouldn't you, after all this time, that I'd get myself together, but it's not that easy to get decent equipment, you know. It's so expensive and I can't afford all that, so I have to make do with talking over rippers. For me, this bridge is like the boundary marker, sort of leaving Ely. Probably left Ely a bit ago, but God, what a busy morning. hundreds of rowers, not hundreds, there's about 5 or 6, up and down, rowing, fishermen everywhere. God, it's like a minefield down in the Ely. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is like the marker point. You've got that long straight down there that seems to take forever to get up there. It's very, very beautiful. The sun is warm on the back, believe it or not. It's January the 8th. It is my twin kids' birthday today. Callum and Sherelle, happy birthday. January the 8th. They're 33. Oh, don't tell me age, Dad. Oh, 33 is a good age. A very sacred number. And they say that Jesus was crucified at 33. Islamic rosary beads are 33, and all this kind of 33s going off. It's a sacred number, apparently. And it's also my daughter's birthday today. She was born on her birthday. Oh, aren't I lucky? Got all these Christmas and birthdays this time of year. Oh, lucky parent. It was heaven when they were growing up. It really was. I ain't got to do it now. Oh, lovely day. Beautiful. Are we there yet? Oh, this straight is unbelievable. 20 minutes later, I'm still here. It's been like an hour. Am I even moving? I'm not even moving. I'm not going anywhere. 2 hours later. I'm not going anywhere. Sheep, help me! I'm trapped in a potential loop of time. He's interested, look, he's thinking, yeah, go on, F off. Hey! Sheep don't swear, do they? They bloody do at you. Hold up. There's a storm behind me, looming, and I'm trying to keep in front of it, so yeah, stay in front, that's the best thing to do. It looks like it's coming this way, and it looks like it's throwing it down over there, so I've got to keep in front. There's nowhere to moor up down here. In actual fact, it becomes beautiful, and I'll show you more clips of this cloud as it's forming. Down here, there's got this little house. It's got a little face on it. Let me show you. It's like a little sad face on it that's sort of subsiding, and it looks very solemn on its own, doesn't it? Sort of character to it. The winds are now picking up, because when you get a storm coming in, it always brings a wind with it, doesn't it? And it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's getting darker and darker, and it's looming right behind me, so I need to keep in front, and hopefully it doesn't rain on me as I'm going along. It's very beautiful on the fens. You get these big skies and these big views and long distances. I've mentioned it before. It's got blue skies there, so I'm heading that way, and you've got this thing looming. It's enveloping me now. It's looming over me. moaning about living on a boat. I know. Some of the things that are really annoying are these air vents. Sorry, I put the light on. The air vents whistling and howling when it's windy. I've had to block the one in the bedroom because I just can't sleep at night. Can you hear the water? Wait a minute. Sorry about the darkness. It's in here. It's battering all night. It's not as bad now, but it's bad last night. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm not moaning about living on a boat. Little niggles, darlings. Little niggles. God, it's so dark. It's 8:10 and it's like pitch black outside still. Little niggles, darlings. All the birds are getting ready. All the way along there. Beautiful. It's real lovely to watch and see. All the young ones will fly up and play around and then land again, and they keep doing that, and they keep coming from there to there, and they go from there to there, and they go back. And all of a sudden they all take off, and it's amazing to see. I'm just trying an experiment at the moment. I've got this. Can you see that? There you go. I've got this cage that I'm using to I put the coal in this cage I've got here that used to be in the bathroom. I was doing an experiment of trying to stock the coal up to make it last all night, but not spread it all out and burn it, you know. So it's been burning quite nicely. It doesn't burn very hot, and all the heat is localized in that one area, but it's keeping the coal from spreading out and just burning away quickly. It'll burn very, very slowly, but still produce a lot of heat. So you've got the fan going. I watched Narrowboat that James built. Give me an idea. I thought I'll just try that. So I've got this cage and I'm just seeing how it works overnight. Lovely. Just another note, it just burns at that steady heat all the time, like that. That steady red glow. But instead of being flat and glowing all over, it glows in that one place but stacked up, and it'll glow up. You know, that ash will drop, and the next one will come down and that'll burn, and then it keeps doing that, you know, like I think they do it with log fires. They stack logs up like at an angle like that. As the log burns, the other one drops down, that one drops down. The same with the coal. So apparently you use 30% less coal, burns more efficiently, so I want to see how it goes. Mr. Van's over there, look. I want to go and check him. I got up late this morning, just had breakfast. 5 to 9. Let's go and check Mr. Van. I started him for 6 weeks maybe. Let's go read this. It's a lovely morning, it really is. It's a beautiful morning. And the tide's very high, wow. That's definitely a high tide. That's the highest I've seen it. My first initial start, to be honest with you, I had trouble starting the van. It wouldn't start. It wouldn't start straight away. It cut straight out. So a friend of mine said, turn the ignition on and off 6 times to get the heater plugs. It's fired up. Hot. Well, ABS lights come back on again. I did that and it started without a problem. So it comes on and goes off. Now the glow plugs. It's off all yesterday. Need replacing, I think. Today it's on again, so that's not starting the van straight away. It's not getting hot enough, so that's going to be the next job. Typical, isn't it? Something, isn't there? There's something to do. Now it starts straight up. This ABS light is on and off as well, so that's another thing that he's looking at. just in Mr. Van. I'm trying to get it started. He's oh, how can I hold that? Trying to get it started. I'm having problems starting it, so I'm going down. I've ordered some glow plugs. I was going to go down to Sainsbury's and pick them up and fit them. So, you want to watch that? What do you mean no? Oh, come on! It might be interesting. If you squint your eyes, it might be interesting. Let's try starting it, shall we? My first initial start. Let's get the steering lock off. Oh, it's typical, isn't it? It's fired up. It's turned out nice now. It's sort of thawed out. I've just come back from... Ripped the invoice, didn't I? I've just come back from Sainsbury's with my loot. Only £20 for... £20 for these, which is my, as you can see there, look, my glow plugs, these NGKs. I've got to try and get the other ones out. They're a 10mm. I've got to try and get the other ones out. You know what's going to happen, don't you? You know what's going to happen. Looks like they've been tested, look, see that? They test them before they... That's not bad. NGKs, 20 quid for 4, so I don't know why I didn't change them years ago. But I'm going to try and change these, so this is my next job on the van. Well, you do a lot of jobs on your van, don't you? Well, it's difficult to start. The other day, a friend of mine said, turn it on 6 times, and if it starts okay, then you know your glow plugs are going. Because I tried it, I just turned it on and the light went out, as you do with diesels, and it went did and it died. Did it again, did it, died. Did it a third time and it started, so I know that they're on the way out, so they need doing for 20 quid, and I have the tools and the manpower to do it. Well, just do it. They feel nice in your hand, nice solid feeling, but I hope what I'm worried about is being seized and then breaking them, trying to get them out, because I guarantee that all the way down there is going to be full of carbon. Well, that bit there is going to be covered in carbon, so getting them out, it's not going to be easy. Oh, trust me to drop it, wouldn't you? Hey, but they're pretty solid things. Anyway, filthy thumbs up's coming down the road. Right, I'm ready. When I get my scruffs on, I always feel like oh, the sun's blinding. When I get my scruffs on, I always feel like I'm ready for work. Then, you know, you got a decent t-shirt underneath. I know it's not a really oily job. This isn't. So yeah, I've got my scruffs on. I'm ready to go. Let's go and fit those glow plugs, and fingers crossed that they come out properly, easily. Please.